Hey, Slaw here. Thanks for tuning in. Just a quick update on what I decided to do with at least my line anyway, moving from Visible to a new carrier. I reached out to a provider. I'm not quite ready to load that provider yet, but I did reach out and I received a FedEx. More or less, it was either next day or the day after. But without further ado, the provider that's going to be Verizon supported and a visible replacement is going to be here. It's going to be Ting. I did reach out to them, and I told them that I had a SIM card that I already had purchased from Best Buy, and that it was GSM specific, and it was going to use T-Mobile's network. And I hit them up in the chat and said that I was interested in using their service, but that I would like to use it on Verizon instead. And so they actually honored the credit that was on the SIM card that I bought from Best Buy. They honored that credit and sent me a Verizon replacement SIM. So Ting is known in part for their good customer service, at least from what I was reading on their website, and then also from other content creators on YouTube. So the YouTubes, it sounded good, and I'm going to give it a go. They have different plans. The one that I'm going to try is the basic of the basics, so $10 for the Verizon phone service, so calls and texts. Your data is going to be $5 per gig, which is pretty reasonable when you compare it to some of the other ones that I've seen where it's pay as you go. For example, Google Fi, they run primarily on T-Mobile's network. But I noticed that even Google Fi has, I think it's $20 just for calls and texts as a base. Oh, and then your data is $10 per gig compared to what I'm looking at Ting at $5 a gig. So I want to give this a go. Again, not quite ready to pull the trigger on that, but I may do that next week as a part of an update. And I'm thinking too about some other things, some other topics besides changing SIMs. So I can't do that every week or really even every month. But one of the things that I find interesting too is how to prolong Android on your phone. So I'm an Android guy. I have a couple of Motorola phones that are inexpensive, but I've been able to install Android 12 on those. And there are some neat apps that are out there that are free, that are open source, worth looking into. So I may expand or explore that particular topic. That is using, in my case, I use Lineage OS, what I've been using for my Android, I guess, base, or call it Google Play Service replacement. So if you want to see that, let me know. If you have other areas you want to see as well in the tech space, let me know. But thank you for keeping me on my side. Take care.